Joining me today on NYSE Floor Talk is Robert Eifler. He is the president and CEO at Noble Corp. Robert, it's wonderful to have you here. Thanks for joining me today.
Well, thanks for having me. It's an honor to be here.
So, exciting time. You are ringing the closing bell today to celebrate your 100th anniversary.
We are. And,
100 years.
It is. And we're not the only company that's 100 years old, but it is quite a distinction. And it's actually a belated birthday because we turned 100 kind of at the height of COVID.
Oh.
So we actually just turned 103 earlier this month. So we're finally celebrating, but very proud of our heritage.
Okay, yes, that's something to definitely be proud of. So, Robert, you completed a merger with Maersk Drilling over a year ago. So tell me, what's next for Noble as you move through the optimization phase for the combined companies, and is M&A a part of that?
It's a great question. We the merger, when we announced it, we've said from the beginning, it's a very transformative opportunity for both companies. We basically doubled the size of both companies in the merger. And we've spent the last year and a half working it's really been 2.5 years since announcement, working extremely hard, preparing for the closing date, and then of course, affecting the integration. So we've just last quarter said that we're more or less closing the books on the integration phase and that we're moving more into optimization and continuing our journey to be the leading offshore drilling company. So from here, I think we could do a number of different things. We have the scale today to simply optimize and continue in this journey of trying to be the very best. But we have also always said that if there were an opportunity for growth that made sense for the shareholders, that of course we're gonna look at everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so right now there's a very high demand for offshore drilling rigs. Tell us about what's behind that demand and how you envision Noble's role in the market now and into the future.
Yeah, it's been a really remarkable few years. I mentioned earlier our actual 100th birthday fell kind of in the very depths of the COVID environment. And at that point, demand for our services was quite low. Since then, it's been a really remarkable recovery. And we have seen our customers' budgets increase year on year. And with that, of course, the pricing for our services has gone up as well. So from here, I think part of what drove that was underinvestment through the COVID years and a few years prior to that for offshore drilling. And so there's a little bit of catch up. But from here, if you look at all of the kind of forward indicators for our business, they're all positive. I mentioned our customers' budgets going up, but then even the kind of long-term budgeting plans, which we call FIDs in industry jargon, they're all positive and seemingly increasing going forward. And so I'm extremely optimistic about where we're headed from here. And Noble, as one of the leading companies in the space, intends to be to continue on our journey and to support our customers as they expand their drilling plans globally.
Mm-hmm. You've got a strong contract backlog at the moment that's over $4.5 billion. What's the significance of this backlog, and how does this position Noble going forward?
Well, backlog is one of the most important indicators in our business, and we've guided this year to a little over $2.5 billion of revenue. So that's a good, if you do the math, that's almost 2 years of revenue in backlog. And that helps us plan for our internal business, but it also helps our investors understand where the company's going. We have really good earnings visibility in this business. It's one of the things that attracts investors to the space. Not every company has the backlog that Noble has. But it really is, I guess, a good barometer for how our customers view us and the earnings power of the business in the near term.
Mm-hmm. Now, you've said you're positioning Noble to be the first choice for customers, employees, and investors. What does this mean in the marketplace, and how do you see yourself differentiated from others that are in your space?
It's a great question. It's the essence of our business. I mean, this is a service business. We're in the offshore and oil field services, and we support our customers, which are oil companies. And so we want to be first choice for our customers. We want to provide a consistent and efficient service for them. We want this can be a risky business in an offshore environment. So we want to be seen as managing their risk better than our competition. And we do a whole lot. In fact, we probably spend most of our time trying to optimize our operations and improve our operation for our customers in relation to efficiency and safety as well. To do that, we have some of the best assets on earth that we own at Noble, and that's one of our defining characteristics. But day in and day out, it's the people, the employees of the company that run those assets and that make the decisions that ultimately guide our results and, in particular, the safety of our operation. So I feel very strongly that we need to be the first choice for customers when they're looking to contract for drilling services. And that one of the ways to get there is to be the first choice for employees, that we can attract the very best people. And that's for the entire 103-year legacy of our company has been central to our core values, having the very best people. We have lore that goes right back to 1921 and 22 that's always made us an employee-centric company. And if we're first choice for our customers and for our employees, then I think investors will take note.
Mm-hmm. Well, Robert, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Congratulations on your milestone anniversary.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
It's great to be here. I really appreciate it.